I'm going to be sharing with you in this video how to reprogram your subconscious mind in any way you want, any way that you want, and shift your experience. Okay, because here's the thing that most people don't understand is that you are always manifesting your reality. Always. You're always programming yourself in every single moment, whether consciously or unconsciously. But the goal here in this video is to help you to consciously program yourself rather than on accident programming yourself in autopilot, where you're just kind of doing things and you believe that it's happening to you, not realizing that it's actually happening through you and you're actually manifesting this experience always. I encourage you to stick until the very end of this video because this video is going to change your life and it will completely shift the direction of your life if you're open to receiving what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. So with that, let's just get right into the video. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. So the first thing that I want to share with you in this video in terms of how to reprogram your subconscious mind in any way you want and shift your experience is, number one, here's what you have to understand is that anything can be used for anything. Now, what does this mean? This means that when you have something popping up in your experience, or maybe you even consciously use certain items, or maybe write certain things down to generate an emotional state in your body, and you generate some meaning towards certain things in your life, you are creating a personal subjective reality where that is true for you. So let me just give you an example to make this clear. What do I mean when I say anything can be used for anything? So for example, let's just say you have a crystal. Okay, let's just say you have a crystal. That crystal can be programmed for you in an infinite amount of different ways. Okay, infinite different ways that crystal can be programmed. You can look at that crystal and that can act as a reminder for you that actually that crystal makes you play an affirmation in your mind where you're just so grateful that things happen to you in the most effortless way possible. It's like, oh my gosh, like you grab this crystal and it just plays this affirmation in your mind where it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful that I just get blessings automatically, like without even trying. Like it just, like I don't even know why. Of course you know why because you're programming yourself, but you could even say like, I don't even know why. I just keep manifesting blessings everywhere that I go. I just don't know why. And that crystal can act as a permission slip to actually make that happen. Now, is it the crystal? Is it the crystal? Or is it the meaning that you attach to the crystal which creates your experience in that way? Now here's the thing. You need to understand that you could have used any object to create that affirmation, create that emotional state, and then create that experience. Okay? The crystal inherently does not have the power. You have the power. Okay? You have the power. So you could use anything to actually play that affirmation and create that experience for yourself where you're just like, I just don't know why, just blessings just keep happening to me just so effortlessly and so easily, right? Now, what you got to realize is that you never want to give your power away to the external because you can use the external, which I say external in this way, because of course the external world never existed. Okay, the external world is something you generate from the inside out, and the external world can change depending on your subjective reality, which of course you will be creating a different external world which doesn't actually exist. So to become a powerful creator of your reality, once again, to step into your divinity, to step into your sovereignty, to become a divine creator, once again, what's important to realize is that anything can be used for anything. Like when somebody grabs a crystal and they're like, oh my gosh, like this is just so grounding for me. Like this crystal is just grounding me. It's just so grounding. It just makes me feel so grateful. That same crystal can generate a completely different experience for another individual. And that same crystal can actually generate a completely different experience. In fact, it could cause them a negative experience if they choose to see that crystal in that way, and they program themselves to see that same crystal that you see, and they see in a different way, and so they generate a different experience. Okay? Why is this the case? Well, this is actually happening because reality does not happen from the outside in, it happens from the inside out, right? Even quantum physics is proving this. I'm not a professional in terms of, physics or, science in that area in any way whatsoever, but I do understand one thing, that there's a study called the observer effect, I believe that's what it's called, where they realized that the observer actually affected the results. Okay, now I don't want to make science into this too much, but that's just an interesting phenomenon that does support what it is that I'm sharing with you here. Because the moral of the story is that reality is created from the inside out, and the first thing that you need to understand to reprogram your subconscious mind in any way you want and shift your experience is to understand that anything can be used for anything. You can use any object, you can use even a person, like a mentor and a coach, as a permission slip to help you to generate confidence to change your self-image. Now, is it the coach? Is it the mentor? On some level it is, but at another level it has nothing to do with the coach or mentor. It actually is you creating an experience. You are creating an experience where that coach and mentor is acting as a permission slip to help you give yourself permission to generate the experience that your heart truly wants. Does that make sense? So if you hire a coach and you believe that that coach is the permission slip to make you feel that you can manifest $20,000 per month, for example, what you have to understand is that really it's not the coach, it's the coach working through both of you, where you are giving yourself permission to be an identity and be a person that can make $20,000 a month through that coach or that mentor. It's just like the crystal. The crystal inherently has no value, no meaning, but you generated that experience. So what you want to do is you can actually play with this. You can use items, like let's just say you have a lucky ring, like a ring on your finger. That ring, you can create an association in your mind, right? And you don't have to be sitting in meditation to do this. As far as I'm concerned, this is meditation right here. This is meditation right here, okay? Meditation, really obviously formally sitting down and meditating is its own thing. But meditation as a whole, I could call this experience right here meditation right now. And actually assigning meaning to things consciously is a form of meditation in a certain way. Now, let's just say that you have a ring on your finger, and you create an association with that ring, and you say to yourself, when I wear this ring, I just experience miraculous blessings. It's just when I wear this ring, I just always, like, things just happen to me in the most perfect divine timing, and I just always manifest the most perfect things when I wear this ring. I attract lots of money when I wear this ring. I attract the perfect relationships when I wear this ring. Just everything always works out for me perfectly when I wear this ring. Now imagine, let's just say somebody tells themselves that without even realizing that that's happening to them. What's happening is that they unconsciously, on accident, program themselves to see that ring in a certain way and created an association and an affirmation where that ring means that now this ring means that actually I am always attracting lucky situations into my life. Now what we can do here is we can consciously do this. Maybe you've done this on accident in your life. Sometimes you consciously program yourself in good ways. Other times what we can do is we can unconsciously program ourselves in quote unquote bad ways. And some people, for example, tell themselves things like I'm so clumsy, I don't know why bad things just always happen to me. You see, I would really watch out if you affirm that, because you're programming yourself to manifest and magnetize negative experiences in your life. It's just as simple as that. You never want to be telling yourself these things because you're going to create an experience that you do not want. So understand that anything can be used for anything. I encourage you to play with this. I invite you to take objects, to take situations, to take people, and then create meanings that resonate for you in terms of the experience that you prefer to have. And the possibilities with this are literally infinite and endless. I can give you more examples, but you can get creative and use things in your own way that personally resonate for you. Now, the second thing that I want to share with you in terms of how to reprogram your subconscious mind in any way you want and shift your experience is number 2. Become aware of the meaning you associate with things, activities, clothes, whatever, you know? Maybe you have an old shirt in your closet, and that shirt to you, you start imagining some old version of you, or perhaps you weren't a confident person. Why not just throw away that shirt as a signal to the universe that this version of me that I used to be, I no longer resonate with this version of me, so I'm just gonna throw this shirt away to signal that I'm cleansing this version of myself, right? It's like a cleanse. It's like a cleanse. Like even like it's really comical at some point, because this whole reality is a cosmic joke. And when somebody is like, for example, like drinking water or like throwing away clothes and like, this is so cleansing. It just feels so cleansing. Like they're creating that. It's not inherently cleansing. You could also take some old shirt, like shake it around and be like, oh yeah, actually I've just cleansed this shirt. And now this shirt actually, you know, has a new association where when I wear this shirt, I'm just an incredibly confident person and my self-image is really high. You don't necessarily have to throw the shirt away. Whatever resonates for you. If it resonates for you to throw away the shirt, and now that means for you that now you're a confident person, and when you wear a different shirt, you're now a different identity, then just do that. You could also take the shirt, shake it around, spin around 3 times, and tell yourself, actually, okay, now I'm in a new reality and wearing this shirt. You know, all the energies of this shirt are now cleansed. It's a cleansed shirt now. And now when I wear this shirt, I'm a new version of myself. I'm now confident. You see, whatever you want. How do you want to manifest your reality? What kind of reality would you like to create? What experience would you like to have? You know, what do you resonate with? This is why you also, by the way, want to be never giving away your power to the right technique, because the right technique literally does not exist. Okay? The right technique literally does not exist. The right technique is the technique that you resonate with, that works for you. It's just as simple as that. Okay? The right technique is the technique that resonates for you, and it will work for you if you believe it'll work for you and it resonates for you. It's just as simple as that. But just to carry on with the video here, I want you to start to become aware of the meanings that you associate with situations in your life, with the clothes that you're wearing, with the people in your life, or if you have a crystal, or if you have a necklace, or if you have a ring, anything, any form in reality, you can use that to program yourself in some way. I'm not telling you to do something differently in your life, really, although the way that you act perhaps will change once you become conscious of this. What I'm really asking you to do is to become conscious of what you're already doing in your experience, whether you realize it or not. That's what I'm asking you to do. Like, you're already manifesting your reality. You're already creating all these meanings. It's already happening. It's already happening. I'm just pointing you and reminding you to what is already happening to help you become aware of this process, so then you can be a conscious creator rather than an unconscious creator where things are just happening to me and this is just the way reality is. No, nothing is just the way that it is. You programmed yourself in that way, whether on purpose or on accident. It's as simple as that. It's not complicated here. It's very simple. Reality is very, very simple. There's nothing complicated about reality whatsoever. There's nothing complicated about reality whatsoever in terms of manifestation, at least. It's very, very simple. So I want you to start to become aware, to realize what is already happening in your experience in terms of the meaning that you associate to things, and perhaps how you talk to yourself with certain experiences and certain situations and certain things in your life. Let's just say you wore a necklace. For you, you can program that necklace to be very grateful that you manifest $20,000 a month. You don't even need a necklace, really. You could sit down in a formal meditation posture and sit down for meditation, where when you sit down in a meditation posture, for you, that means you feel powerful, and then you affirm. Is it the meditation posture? Not necessarily. It is your belief system and your interpretation about the meditation posture that makes it so that you feel powerful. You could just as well go for a walk, spin around 3 times, and that makes you feel more powerful. And that's going to be your permission slip, whatever you want, whatever resonates for you. So I'm encouraging you to become aware of what is already happening in your experience in terms of the associations that you are actually creating. Now, the third and final thing that I want to share with you in this video, in terms of how to reprogram your subconscious mind in any way you want and shift your experience, is to keep creating the meanings that you want over and over and over and over. So at first, let's just say you're trying to program a necklace to help you generate income, okay? When you wear this necklace, of course, you don't want to give your power away. If you lose a necklace, now you're screwed. No, you can just take another necklace and reprogram that one. So you're not dependent on the necklace whatsoever at all. So not even 1%, but just for fun, because you know that you don't depend on anything really, and because you're just playing with reality, and reality is one big cosmic joke and one big play where you manifest your reality for no reason other than for your own enjoyment. But we'll save that for another video. Let's just say you take the necklace and you're starting off to program yourself in a way where you wear this necklace. And let's just go back to the example of manifesting money, where it's like you're just so grateful that you manifest $20,000 a month when you wear that necklace, okay? At first, it might feel a little bit weird. In fact, the next time you see that necklace, you might not have that meaning, you might forget. So the key to programming yourself is to just keep over and over and over and over and over with repetition and persistence, and you deciding how that necklace is going to work for you, okay? You need to be a decider of your reality. Step into God mode, okay? Step into God mode. Step into your sovereignty and simply decide through your voice, through affirmation, that this necklace is going to generate me $20,000. You can do this, okay? This is not rocket science. This is very simple. Now, when you wear this necklace, you want to keep affirming that over and over and over. So now, whenever you see that necklace, automatically on autopilot, but it's not really autopilot, it's conscious manifestation, but now very effortlessly, because you've gained momentum in that direction, when you see that necklace, you automatically generate this powerful emotional state of being incredibly grateful that you manifest 20K a month. And before you know it, you've quantum shifted into a new reality. That necklace was a part of your energy field. That necklace actually has a momentum where you've built an energy in a certain direction, and it personally works for you in that way. Now, understand that for another person, it may not work in that way. That necklace could mean a totally different thing. Actually, they could think you're crazy. They could think you're deluded, but you are deluded in a way, but in your own way, where you're consciously deluding yourself, but you're manifesting your reality consciously. Really, we're all delusional. You know, we're all delusional. We're all creating our experience, and it's all one big sham, and it's all one big cosmic joke, and we're all delusional. But you want to consciously delude yourself, basically, into the reality that you prefer. Conscious delusion, conscious creation. What's the difference, really? Is there any difference? As far as I'm concerned, there really isn't. Okay? Delusion and reality is, it's not so different at some level of consciousness. At some level of consciousness, reality is what you say it is. And to one person, that's delusion. To you, that's reality. Reality is what you say it is. Do you know that, like even the notion of delusion is a completely relative notion, you know? What seems deluded to one person is relative to another experience. So you don't want to be worried about being deluded or wrong, or what if I'm wrong? What if I'm, not doing the right thing? What if I'm wrong and that person's right? We're all right and wrong in our own way. That's the message that, I'm actually called to share on this planet, is to remind you that there's never been right or wrong, and that delusion and reality are actually almost the same thing. Reality is what you say it is. Delusion and reality are not as different as you might think, because again, reality is what you say it is. Reality is what you say. This is why you have wars happening on the planet in terms of what's the right diet. You have the carnivores versus the vegans versus this, who's right, who's wrong. We're all right and we're all wrong relative to one reality. The question is, what reality do you want to tune into, and what do you want to create, and what would you like to experience, and see how that is. See how that is. What is it like to be this? And then go be it. What would it be like if I create a meaning with this necklace where this means that I generate 20K a month, and then just manifest that. Just go do it. Why not? You're a creator. You can step into God mode if you give yourself permission to step into that level of abundance and responsibility and being worthy of the fact that you're a manifesting powerhouse of your reality. You can do this. Of course, you're already doing this. I'm asking you simply just to notice that you're doing this and to do it more consciously, okay? So really how you program yourself, how to reprogram your subconscious mind in any way you want and shift your experience, is to keep creating the meanings that you want over and over and over until you have a certain momentum where now you've successfully shifted into reality where it's a part of your field to see that thing in that way. And now you're manifesting it. This is why people always put posters in their wall of like affirmations, for example, like, like you can put on your wall, like, I'm super grateful, fill in the blank. And then you wake up in the morning and you see that, right? That's reminding you to program yourself in a certain way so you don't forget your power. You've placed that into existence there for yourself so that you can keep reminding yourself that you're a divine creator. Now, do you really need the poster? Not really. You could just as much not have anything around you at all, and nobody would even know you're manifesting, and you could just keep in your own mind affirming, and you don't need any poster whatsoever. But you could also put a poster on your wall which reminds you to affirm and remember your sovereignty. But you could just as well, as see that same poster, forget your power, look at that poster that says I'm grateful, and say to yourself, this manifestation stuff is, this is all just a bunch of BS. And that poster won't work for you. It won't work for you. But you're still manifesting, but now you've told yourself the poster's not working for you. You said that, and now that's your experience. Your experience has now become, this poster doesn't work for me. By poster, I mean an affirmation that you put on your wall or something. You say to yourself, this doesn't work for me like it used to. Okay, if you say so, whatever you want, but usually you wouldn't do that consciously. Of course, we start to tap into these, lower energies, and we forget that we are the power, that we are the creator. We forget that we're the creator, and we forget that we can create our reality and generate any meaning that we want. So to conclude this video, remember to keep creating the meanings to things, to situations, to people, to items, to objects, to everything in a way that personally resonates for you, helping you to once again step into the role of the divine creator that you really are. And with that, I conclude this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Also, leave a comment down below if this video was supportive for you in some ways. I would love to hear what you have to say, and I read every single comment. Also, please hit that like button for me so that more people can get access to this content, because I do believe that every single person on this planet does deserve to know that they are divine creators of their reality, and that they can manifest their reality and do so in the most effortless and easeful way possible, helping themselves and helping others in the process as well. And hitting that like button does help YouTube algorithm to push the videos out to more people, and that would be greatly appreciated. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next